up guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we have episode 3. Today is a little bit different. I have basically been asked so many questions since the start of this thread. It's inspired me to do a Q&A, so I sent out a snap asking if there was anything people wanted to know or questions that they had that they want me to answer, to send them through to me, and I'll get them all answered in today's video. It's probably going to be a mixture of a fitness and personal Q&A, but we will see. I've also decided to keep everybody anonymous. I kind of figured it might be a little bit unfair, or some people might not want to be exposed for the whole internet, so I'm only going to read out the questions and answer them. Oh my god guys, before we start, I have a new camera, if you couldn't tell already. I am absolutely in love, so hopefully we will not have any more focusing problems or little whirring sounds that we like to hear from the last camera. Let's begin. Okay, so question 1 says, what key superfoods would you suggest, e.g. spirulina and chlorella? Can you give me 3 more please? I will try to give 3 different types of superfoods that I like to consume. So I would say chia seeds would be number 1, because they're a great source of omega-3s and also great source of protein. I would say for fruit, I'm not a very fruity person, but it would probably be blueberries, as they're a great source of antioxidants. And for the powder, I would probably say maca powder. Maca powder at the moment is my favorite thing. It's great for increasing your energy and boosting your mood. So yeah, they would be the 3 that I would probably consider and suggest for you. Okay, question 2. I need to work on my legs. What can I do to get rid of cellulite? Well, cellulite is completely natural. It happens to both men and women. Overweight people get it, also slim people get it, so there isn't really much you can do to get rid of cellulite per se, but there are definitely things you can do to improve the appearance. So by consuming a healthy diet and nutrition, and definitely exercise. Obviously if you're overweight like I am, it's probably going to appear to be a lot worse than someone else that isn't, but as long as you're lowering your body fat and toning and getting better muscle definition in the areas that are like a problem for you, then that should help. I hope that answers your question. Okay, number 3. Hey, I saw one of your videos. You gave your body stats and mentioned your starting weight was 144 pounds, but I wanted to ask, what is your goal weight? How tall are you and how old are you? I'm really loving the videos, by the way. Kiss kiss. Kiss to you too. Okay, so my goal weight, as I said in that video, I think it was in episode 2. In that video I did mention that I don't really care about the numbers on the scale. I'm more concerned about kind of getting better health and lowering my body fat percentage. Those numbers are what matters to me a lot more than the numbers on the scale. As I mentioned, if I start weight training, the numbers are probably going to increase, so yeah. But if I had to choose, I would probably say between 112 to 115 pounds maybe. How tall am I? I'm only 4'9", and how old am I? I am 29, but I feel like 155 years old because the muscles and the bones and the joints are really starting to take its toll. Yeah. Okay, question 4. What part of your body loses weight first, and how many minutes/hours a day do you have to work out to make a difference to your body? Well, I believe every 2 weeks your body should be adapting, whether that's trying to gain weight or lose weight or get better muscle definition. Every 2 weeks your body should be making the changes. It might take a little bit longer to see those changes, but I would say personally every 2 weeks. In regards to how many minutes or hours a day you should work out to make a difference, I would say it depends on the goals that you have, and the type of workouts that you're willing to do to reach those goals. But I wouldn't personally recommend pummeling that treadmill for hours at an end. You can get a great workout in from doing HIIT workouts, and also by like varying your workouts, but it definitely does depend on your goals. Okay, the next question says, I've been going to the gym recently. I'm very happy with my body at the moment. I like my arms and my legs and my bum. It's just my stomach. What can I do to get rid of that bit? That's the only bit I hate. Well, everybody should know you cannot spot reduce fat. So in order to lose your belly or kind of lose weight off of your belly, you're going to have to lose weight off of your whole body, and the only way to do that would be to increase your cardio, unfortunately. So your arms and your legs will probably decrease in size too, but if you wanted to maintain your shape, I would definitely say incorporate weight training into your workout regime. Okay, next question. Most of the foods and meals you vlog are vegan or plant-based. I am not vegan and do not like a lot of soy-based products. Does that mean that joining a weight loss journey will not work for me? Absolutely not. At the end of the day, each to their own. Obviously I do post and vlog the majority of my meals being plant-based. That's my personal preference. I believe it to be a lot healthier than a lot of the other diets or foods that I could consume out there. But if you're not into that, that's absolutely fine. I suppose if you're trying to lose weight, just make sure you're making positive changes for whatever diet you're going to choose to be on. For example, consuming a lot more wholesome foods and increasing your vegetables and your fruits. I personally don't like fruit, but increasing your fruits and vegetables and just generally having a healthy lifestyle should help you towards the goals that you want. What's the quickest way to lose weight? Well, there are tons and tons and tons of fad diets out there. Will they make you lose weight? Absolutely. Are they healthy? Probably not. Are they long lasting? Definitely not. You probably double the amount of pounds that you lose when you start eating normally again. So I would recommend that you lose weight gradually and healthy. And as I've mentioned before, making small changes are a lot easier to maintain long term. So in regards to what's the quickest way to lose weight, there are quite a few, but I would say just stick to your diet, healthy nutrition, healthy lifestyle, eating clean, and you will reach the goals that you're trying to attain. Okay, this one says, what is it like being a mum of two and what keeps you motivated other than them? I would probably say my friends, my family, and you guys out there. You all help me to keep and stay accountable to myself and also to others. Like I always believe when I can't be bothered to make an effort, there might be someone else that might learn something off of what I'm doing or be inspired or encouraged. So I guess, yeah, that's what would probably keep me motivated. The next one says, what are your goals in regards to fitness? I think I mentioned this in either my episode 1 or 2, but just in case you missed it, I would say my goals in regards to fitness would have to be to drop my body fat percentage, kind of increase my exercise levels and gain strength. I would like to be a lot stronger and just improve my body shape in general, definitely. This one says, how often do you work out in a week and what is the average people should work out in a week? I would say when I am, you know, solely working out properly, I would say I work out 5 to 6 times a week with one active recovery rest day, give or take. It depends on what I've been doing in that week and how intense my workouts have been. But in regards to how many times people on average work out, I would say each of their own. Again, everyone's very individual and it also depends on your goals, but I would say people shouldn't really be doing anything less than 3 to 4 times a week. Yeah, I'll say about 3 or 4 times a week. Okay, the next one says, what oils do you use for yoga? Well, I don't actually do yoga, and I know I posted that video with the deep stretches. Some of the exercises were yoga based, but I feel like that is just my routine that I kind of do on a regular basis. Obviously I would have learnt those kind of things over the years, but that would have been through seeing maybe a couple of YouTube videos or I don't know, speaking to fitness professionals. But yeah, they're just things that I do. But in terms of the oils that I use, I prefer to use my lavender and eucalyptus, which I don't have on hand to show you right now, but it's a little oil that I tend to mix with water and use a little tea candle underneath, and yeah, it infuses the room and I feel like it's amazing. Next one says, is it better to eat little and often to gain weight or 3 big meals? Well, there has been so much research and studies. Some say you should eat 3 big meals, some argue and say you should have little and often or 5 to 6 meals throughout the day. I personally believe it doesn't really matter. If your goals are, for example, to lose weight, then as long as you're in a caloric deficit, then you will lose the weight. If you're trying to gain weight, then you need to be in a caloric surplus, then you're going to gain the weight. And obviously incorporating weight training will help both sets of goals, but the type of training you do will also impact the type of goals that you have. So in regards to eating little and often or 3 big meals, I think each to their own. Again, at the end of the day, sometimes it doesn't suit someone to eat little and often. Others, it might suit them better to have 3 big meals. I personally prefer to have 3 big meals with healthy snacks in between, but that might not work for someone else who has a completely different schedule to me. So I think do what's best for you. and what works best for you. Okay, the next question says, my question is, what's your biggest dream and why? I suppose my biggest dream would be to make a positive impact in the world, and inspire someone to make positive changes for themselves. Why would that be my dream? Because I feel like that's just me, like it's just me, that is naturally kind of like my personality, and that's what makes me happy. So that would have to be my biggest dream. If I felt like if I inspired just one person out there in the world and I helped them to make all the positive changes they wanted to make, not just in fitness and well-being, but as a whole, then I feel like I've done an amazing job. Okay, next question. What can you do at home to tone your legs? There are so many different exercises out there. Body weight exercises help. I would recommend people getting, even if it's just a small selection of weights like your dumbbells, some kettlebells. They can be stored discreetly in a corner to vary your workouts. But yeah, your squats, your lunges, your deadlifts, all of that stuff helps to tone your legs at home. Perhaps maybe taking it outdoors, going for a walk or for a jog in the park. Yeah, they will help to tone your legs at home. Next one says, how do you deal with stress? I don't. No, I'm joking. I deal with stress possibly by finding things that make me happy. So I will read a book. I'm very much into reading, or play with my kids, or go for a walk. It depends on kind of like what stage I'm in mentally at that time, or what stresses I'm dealing with at that time will depend on what kind of things I take up. But sometimes even just doing the deep stretches that I did, I think in my episode 1, that really helps me to alleviate my stress. And obviously my little favorite lavender and eucalyptus oil, because it's very relaxing. So they would probably be the things that I do. Next one says, what helps you stay motivated? I think I've mentioned this one in a similar question before, but I guess keeping up with my YouTube videos, that helps me to stay motivated. Going to the gym helps me to stay motivated. Pre-planning meals helps me to stay motivated. Yeah, and I guess if I'm lacking motivation, then I kind of just try to remember why I started, or if that isn't enough and that's not enough reason, then I remember, but I shouldn't really procrastinate because someone else out there might be inspired or take a little bit of inspiration from what I'm doing. So yeah, just crack on, Sinead. That's exactly what I think keeps me motivated. Okay, the next one says, what's your hardest struggle you've had losing weight or toning your body? For example, exercising consistently, meals, etc. I would have to say, I wouldn't really say exercising consistently kind of would be a struggle for me, because I absolutely love exercising and I love the gym. Meals tends to be a little bit of a struggle, but I guess that's just the initial start of starting my journey. Yeah, just getting accustomed to the changes. But I guess in general, my biggest struggle would have to be my mental state. Just being consistent for me in general is a bit of a struggle to kind of continue or maintain what I'm doing. For example, if I haven't been sticking to my diet or my exercise routines, then I kind of think, oh well, do you know what, I might as well just give up because it's not going to work anyway. Or if I've been doing really well and I'm starting to notice changes, then I think, oh, I've done really well, so maybe I can just have a sneaky takeaway or 10. But yeah, I guess my mental state is what is my biggest struggle. Okay, the next one says, is gym really necessary, or can most exercises be done at home? I think most exercises can be done at home, but once again, it does depend on your goals. If you're trying to be a bodybuilder or powerlifter, then yes, you would definitely need to go to the gym to kind of achieve those results and goals. But in regards to increasing your strength, getting healthier, getting better muscle definition, those things can be done at home. You can do body weight exercises. You can, as I said, you can get a couple of dumbbells and kettlebells, so that you can do these things at home. And yeah, I don't really feel like people have to feel like they need to go to the gym just to become healthier overall. Gym is not 100% necessary. There's so many other ways out there to get fit and healthy. How do you tone bums and tums? Once again, you would have to tailor your exercises to those specific areas. As you know, you cannot spot reduce fat, but if you're already quite low on your body fat percentage, then you know, you can do your crunches and your flutter kicks, your core exercises like your planks, that helps to tone your stomach. If you do have or hold excess weight in those areas like I do, then you're not going to see much definition, if any at all, because your abs are being covered by a layer of fat. But when you're decreasing your weight or your body fat percentage, then definitely these things will tone your tummy and your abs. In regards to your bum, your low weight exercises like your squats, your lunges, your deadlift, and that will help to grow and tone your bum and perk it up. Right, so the next one says, how do you find the balance from working out, eating healthy and being a mother? I guess just organizing my time well. So for example, if I know that I want to go to the gym, for example today, I will make sure that everything I need to get done is done prior, like an hour prior to me wanting to go at whatever time that might be. I make sure the kids are sorted, the food's already cooked, so that if I run overtime, I've got the time in the hour to make that kind of leeway, give or take. Or if I'm running on time, then it just gives me like an hour to kind of mentally prepare myself for the workout at hand. Next question, how does it feel eating a plant-based diet? I think it feels absolutely amazing. My energy levels increased, I felt better overall, I feel like my mental clarity improved dramatically. And at first I thought, is this a placebo effect? Like, is this just me thinking this because, you know, it's what I expect to happen? But no, I generally felt a lot better. I don't know how long this video is going to be. The last one I'm going to answer says, what do you enjoy the most about making YouTube videos? I enjoy the fact that I'm able to connect with so many different people out there, and as I've already stated, I think it's nice that I'm inspiring other people. I've been told quite a few times that my videos, or I am quite a relatable person, and that just makes me feel a lot better to know that other people out there don't feel alone in their situation or their journey or whatever it is they're going through, or whatever I'm discussing at that time. So yeah, that's what I love about making YouTube videos. I'm not really in it to make money, to be completely honest. There has been quite a few videos out there about, you know, small YouTuber problems, but do I really care? No, I'm not here to make money. I'm here to help other people and as many people as I can. That is all I have time for today, guys. I really hope I got a chance to answer your question, and I did answer everyone's question to the best of my ability. If I didn't get a chance to answer your question, I am so sorry. You can catch me at my other social medias, where I'll be able to either message you back personally to answer it there, or if there's quite a few things or other things that people want to know, then I will probably just do another Q&A. Leave me a thumbs up if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. On that note, I will see you guys for episode 4. That's it, 8, episode 4. See you guys soon.